This year, I gave Tom Allen a pair of socks with his face on.
Oh, wow, I love them so much.
So I'm feeling pretty good about myself. You write that your part-time job as a stripper was the
good times.
best part-time job that you had. And should people dive straight into the audiobook if they want to fully understand the delivery of lines like, shut up, bitch?
I'd prefer if everyone listened to it first.
And I got to hear about their lives as people who are LGBTQ+, though of course that's only one part of who they are. Really, really deep question. You're a dad now.
Yeah.
Does that make all your jokes now dad jokes?
Technically, yeah.
It first released in France under Olympia Press. They published things along the lines of, until she screams and there's a whip in my valise. You get the idea.
I'm not doing it.
A book or a marathon, are they the options?
That's the only options. And if you don't do one, you've got to do the other.
Oof, I
That's
better get right in. What holds together so many communities are the small gatherings, the dance groups, religious groups, youth groups. Your dad, he is a musician. He loved music, and through dementia, that was the thing that he held on to for quite a long time. So what did you see that he got from that?
It was really the last tangible thing that my dad had access to.
Only 33% of authors on the New York Times non-fiction bestseller lists were women. And you write in the book about your own sexual assault. Are you okay to talk about that?
Yeah.
So you write about your rape when you were a teenager, which is absolutely horrific. Young LGBTQ+ people represent about a quarter of the youth homelessness population, with many saying it's a direct result of their sexuality. There's a bit in this scene where Catherine, in her narration, says the word texture, and then this sort of textural sound, including some of the electricity, builds up. So let's just have a listen to that part. So we're actually going to start by talking about the Cray twins, who you knew. So
yes, I did.
How did you first meet them? So I met up with Alexander Leon. I genuinely don't know if I have to do this so high up, but I like the theatre of it.
Yeah, it's very great.
Alex is a writer and campaigner, and I don't know his star sign, but he's certainly full of wisdom when it comes to coming out. Alzheimer's is more likely if you're getting less than 5 hours of sleep, but also I think if you're getting potentially more than 9. So how does that work?
It's complicated, and the first point to make is that
So I'm about to chat to Josh, who is a super avid walker, to see where he thinks we should be going this year. So tell me about your time at school. In this book, there is a big bully.
Botley, George Botley, yes.
Were you bullied at school?
I'll tell you exactly what happened, right? And again, you're the first person I'm telling this, so...
Do you know, you're so good at this. I don't mean to patronise you, but I'm just so impressed by you. I was just sitting listening to you there and I was like, God, she's brilliant. So...